This time we are solving comparing numbers, and we are getting two integers, x and y. So they are giving us two numbers, let's say 5 and 2. And for whatever numbers they would provide us with, there are only three possible cases. Either those numbers are the same, they provided the same number two times, or one is greater than the other. So either the first one is the bigger number or the second one is the bigger number. And what they want us to do is to check which case we are having right now and to display appropriate message for this case. For example, x is less than y, x is greater than y, or x is equal to y. Input format, two numbers on separate lines. Output format, the text that they've already mentioned above. And they provided us with some examples. For example, 5 and 2. 5 is our x, 2 is our y. And we are supposed to display x is greater than y. Makes sense. If they are giving us the same number, then, for example, they gave 2 times, and we should display x is equal to y. I think pretty clear, and it's not much more complicated than the previous task, so I think we don't have to introduce any new theory here. We can simply try to build a solution. Let's first do it in the script. We will read those numbers. Let's keep those names, x and y. And now we are building our ifs. We are using ifs to check if something is true. So what is the first case that we can check? If x is greater than y, then what do we want to display? X is greater than y. Let's copy it. And we can put double quotes as well. And let's keep it simple like this. For now, we will save the script and see if everything is working fine. Let's execute the script, and we will give, for example, 8 and 3. And it is true, x is greater than y. If I would give right now 5 and 5, it doesn't display anything because we only cared about the first case. We are only checking if x is greater than y. We are not providing any other option. So we can extend this if statement and provide it with an else block. So this line of code will be executed whenever the condition in those double square brackets is true. And this block of code after else will be executed whenever this condition is false. So, for example, we can say, what did they want us to say? X is equal to y. And this would be perfectly fine if we would have only two cases. But this time we have three cases, so we have to extend this code with additional else, and this time we can't just use if and else. We need another if inside if, and this if is called elif. So if you want to first check one condition and then check another condition whenever the first one is already false, we already know that the first one is false, then we are using this construction. So we can have one if to check first condition, then second if inside the same block will be called elif, and it will be checked only whenever the first one is false. And here we are checking if x is less than y. And we can use echo one more time to display the third message. And now we have those three cases. So first, if we are checking if x is greater than y, then we are checking if x is less than y, and there is only one possible third case. They are the same. Either one is greater than the other, or they're the same. Yeah, so there's no more options left for us when it comes to numbers. We can simply save the script and see if we didn't make any mistakes. And we can check for those examples, 5 and 2. Bam, x is greater than y, and now 2 and 2, x is equal to y, and now 2 and 5, x is less than y. So it should be correct. Now let us copy the script and paste it on the website. Let's just copy and paste it without retyping it once again, and let's see if it also works the same way on their servers. Congratulations, everything is green. Now we can submit the code and see that everything is perfect.